Hello and welcome to the show. On the program tonight, the Alberta Employment and Immigration Centre is undergoing some changes, but they still have a huge influx of job opportunities. We'll tell you where to find them and how to use them. But first, the Habitat for Humanity team is dusting off their hammers. They're about to undergo a big project here in the border city. They're going to tell us all about it right now on Around the Region. Later in the show, Rick Mercer puts on a sold-out performance at the Vic Juba Community Theatre. But behind the scenes, he gives us his insight on the federal election. Welcome to the show. Here with me in studio now is ROWENA and RORY. They're from Habitat for Humanity. Thank you so much for coming on the show today, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Now, I always know when it is spring, ROWENA, because you guys announce a new build. And so now you're announcing a duplex build set to start very, very soon here. Tell me about that.
Yes, in the next couple of weeks we'll be getting this new project off the ground, and we're very excited to be building a duplex for two families, and very deserving families that otherwise wouldn't have had the opportunity to have some home ownership. So that absolutely is exciting.
Awesome, and Rory, you're going to be acting as the project manager on this build, and you've been a long-serving volunteer for Habitat for Humanity. I guess, what kind of volunteers are you looking for this duplex build?
Well, the more volunteers, the better, obviously, all the time. But obviously, we could, you know, some more skilled laborers would also be great too to help, you know, guide those that don't have as much hand-on skills as others, and so that's always beneficial.
Now tell me about those less hands-on skilled people, because I fall under that category. Now, I mean, would I still be useful on your build?
Oh, most definitely. You know, we'll be trying to structure it so that we always have, you know, a good handful of tasks for how many people we may have, or whatever skill levels. You know, so it may be something simple like digging a hole for a tree, or it may be helping stand up a wall. But there's always need for extra hands.
Now, I guess, how many extra hands are we looking at here, ROWENA?
We'll never turn any hands away. So absolutely, if anybody's interested, whether they've got you know, 3 hours or 3 days available to help, we definitely would love to build them into the schedule. And that's the beauty of these types of projects, is it's any experience, no experience, whatever. We just say, come on out. We'll find something that we can, you know, put you to work at. And firsthand, I know it. I'm not really a skilled person either, but I've been out on builds, and you know, that's great. People like Rory step up. They help out with doing some on-site training. So whether this is actually how to hammer the nail, they will be there to help with that. So.
And I guess, talk to me a little bit about the commitment levels. I mean, building a house is a big commitment and it takes a lot of people. Do you have to be there for the whole thing? Can you just show up for a couple days? What are your options there?
Lots of options, and that again is a great thing with this type of project, is it's very flexible. It'll meet anybody's needs. So whether they have Thursday afternoon for a few hours that they can come down, absolutely, we would love the opportunity to build them in and work with that. If they can, you know, commit, you know, several days, then great, we can work with that too. We're very flexible, and I know that Rory and I were speaking earlier about, you know, fitting in some volunteers, and not just at the beginning of the build. You know, we need to get right through to the end and get these people into their homes, and so it takes a lot of different hours and commitment from people. And
I guess, Rory, you've been a volunteer for Habitat for Humanity for a very long time. I guess, what do you get out of volunteering?
Well, you know, I guess like everyone else that comes, you know, it's great to be you know, part of the project, and you know, a lot of us have grown up around the area and in the community, and you know, we all kind of grew up on farms, or you know, just helping friends out and helping neighbors out, you know, putting up a garage or helping build a barn or whatever the case may be. And that's the beauty of living in the Midwest and being part of being Canadian. So, do you guys see a lot of volunteers? Do you guys see that community effort in Habitat for Humanity?
Absolutely, yeah. Especially when the build comes about. It's the more glamorous side of Habitat for Humanity, and everybody wants to be and knows about the builds. But there's many other aspects of volunteerism that, you know, we could use. We need people to work with us on our board committees, at the actual restore here, where people can either, you know, shop or bring in, you know, donations of items, or even just come out and work at the store and help out. So there's definitely a lot of different ways people can get involved with Habitat.
Awesome. We're going to talk more about Habitat for Humanity just on the other side of this break.